Blind Energy Reading Quickies. Thank you for joining me, allowing me in your experience. Participate in this co-creating energy of oneness by listening live, archives, requesting energy reading, and healing. This is JuneUniverse at Ninja Intuitive 3 minutes blind energy reading quickies. Hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful moment. If you reside in the United States of America, we are having the Memorial Day weekend. This weekend is sort of like the beginning of the summer, the season of outdoors. That's the sign of this weekend. So, in a sense of early summer energy and fading out that deepened springtime, in between these changing season, that's perhaps you are with if you are located in Northern Hampshire. So today's focus I would like to give is that reach for new expectations. Reach for new expectations. This expectation, what we expect, and is really influential to our emotions. So I'd like to give my focus on this new expectation, how we're gonna reach for them as an energy channeling, preparing for summer, I suppose. After the conscious breathing exercise being current, weekly update to reconnecting each part of us consciously to get to know where we are, where you are, where we are at this point of connection, co-creative energy of oneness. I truly appreciate your participating in this energetic field because we need each other to being part of something larger than our own energy field, the individual creative state. As a human gift, we can connect our attention, intention, dedicate to this one larger energy field. We can be part of that something more than what we are capable creating individually. This intentional creation is it's totally up to you, up to me, up to all of us to use it or not. One of the reasons that I really do care about that and doing this for every week is just simply helps me. It's been helping me for over 14 years. And I know that I'm not the only one feeling that similar feel because I have many friends doing it together over a decade. And we do it for ourselves and we need one another and just making ourselves available for those you might also feel the resonance. So thank you. There is no accident. I'm a believer that everything happens for a reason. And what does that mean is you are the meaning giver for your own experience. But being part of that perfect universe is always connecting the energetic mutuality. So if you feel resonating, please join and stay. If you feel non-resonant but just happen to be, we are come to your attention. Hello, nice to connect with you. And thank you for your moment being part of us, our field of energy oneness. We are here every week to talk about the energy, sharing the view, energy channeling, and I am holding that space for each of our personal power to connect each one of our beingness so that will help us realigning to the most ideal state, body, mind, physical alignment here now to connect and remind ourselves that we are not alone. You are not alone. I am not alone. Sometimes we feel that, well, we are alone, independent individual, of course. However, that's a kind of illusion. Yeah, we can enjoy the individual sense of privacy, but we actually never be alone, never be alone in this physical body or non-physical body. So we respect each other's presence and privacies, and also respect their openness and to the gift of being able to connect, being part of one. So together we are stronger. At the last portion of the show, I'd like to deliver the intuitive insight using 3 minutes together. Today's focus I like to give for this reading is a life path and also a love life. If you also like to have that intuitive insight without telling any of your personal stories and personal information, here is the place to do so. I've been providing this intuitive insight for over a decade with private sessions, and here making it available for community service for free. Why? Because this opportunity give all of us to connect as one energy, and we can use this oneness for each of our own individual benefit together. So that's what I would like to use an opportunity for all of us and for me too. And at the same time, if you want to get some insight for your life's curious matter, here is the place to take advantage of that. Going to www.thefutureforecaster.com, thatfutureforecaster.com. I'm also taking the private reading sessions requests, but very few numbers of reading I am taking. So please use this free community service. 3 minutes is enough sometimes to just get the curious matter insight snapshot so that you can perhaps be able to see that larger view for choosing what's better for your own creation. And I'm totally respect your choice, and I would like you to believe in you what you believe in. I do not want you to believe in what I'm saying. However, if you find some resonance, take it. Take it. That's yours. And then if you are not resonating, please do not take it because you are the most knowledgeable person about your creation and life. Not me, no one else but you. However, it's always, always nice to have another view, to take a look. How does it look? Okay, so I look at this in this way, and that could be a possibility. So you have a choices. The choices sometimes is the power and information. And take action is actual power. But we work as an resource. I provide my gift of intuitive insight that I can give here as in a community for as a resource, and together we support one another for our individual betterment. Thank you. So let us start being current exercise to get into know where you are, where I am, where we are at this present moment of connection in this oneness. Let my voice guide your attention because the energy flows where attention is given. And we have a non physical body and physical body, non physical energy and physical energy. And as a person, as a human being, we are very complex. We have intellect, we have emotion, we have physical body, we have belief, that's our mind. So it's ideal to getting to know about ourselves, and we are changing all of the time, being part of the universe, because universe is never be the same. When we inhale the air and then exhaling it, the air around us is already moving, just like the sun goes up and down and coming night and the moon is changing. It's like everything is changing, whether we like it or not. So the idea is to getting to know where you are at this journey of your life, where we are connecting at each of our journeys on life on earth, and grateful for to be able to share moments and attention in this magical path of connectedness. Gee, there's no accident. So I'm just sending gratitude and love to a moment of connection. So let my voice guide your attention because you deserve your attention from you, from all the way, all top of your head and all the way down to the toe in the physical alignment. And if you have something to sip handy, I have a very delicious green tea with me today. Very yummy. It's a new crop. So, something sipping into your body, chewing, candy, gum, whatever, sipping, that will help us to our consciousness or subconsciousness to give a cue that, hey, here is your physical presence, because it's chewing, we sense that the sensation of chewing or eating or sipping something into a physical body. And when we do that breathing exercise in taking the air and then exhaling, these are also the physical sensation. It's easier for us to become aware of physical beingness, unless otherwise we are the owner of our own body, but just so unconscious, subconscious autopilot, unless our body got injury or we got the cut on the finger, and then all of a sudden our body getting full of attention, right? Oh, pain, it's hard. So unless otherwise, we're not so much paying attention, we are more paying attention to everything else around us. So our body is deserving our attention consciously, and this is the time to do so and get to know where you are, where we are together. All right, so let your attention give to your head, top of your head, and notice the space between your head and the ceiling. If you're indoor or outdoor, notice the space all the way up to the sky and the temperature of the air, energy, the space. How do you feel on top of your head? And then bring it down to your forehead. What do you see in your mind eyes? What you're thinking, what you're seeing in your mind eyes. And what about your physical eyes? What your eyes are capturing in front of you? Or what is getting your attention in your eyes, or maybe perhaps through the sound with their ears, what you're hearing besides my voice? What about the smell in the air? How about the mind, intuitive nose, smelling? Is there something different? I'm smelling the ocean. The intuitive nose is smelling the ocean. And the physical nose is smelling incense. I just burned the wonderful smell incense to align that energy to what I would like to resonate for today's show. So I'm just feeling very India, feeling very India in my nose, physical nose. And the mind, the intuitive nose, it's smelling the ocean, ocean. So just notice what your senses are sensing, and that is which sensor. So the smell of your or mind eyes, is that resonating to your past, what you experienced yesterday, last week, last month, last year, perhaps? Or is it resonating about tomorrow's idea excitement, or next weekend, or this summer, or maybe a year from now? Just notice your non-physical sense is aligned to which time frame. And to come to the mouth, lips sensations, temperature of your mouth, and come to the throat. Just to notice that both sides of your neck, feel the muscle supporting your head. Feel the muscle support that weight of your head, and extend your awareness to the both side shoulders and to the arms towards the elbows, and extend slowly towards the hands. And notice what you're noticing. Extend your attention to the hands. I'm noticing I got the dry palm today, and I got the mosquito bite on my hand, left hand. It's absolutely getting attention. Just notice, and noticing it, and bring that up to the elbows again. Bringing up to under armpit, and bring your hand, one hand, over the center of your chest. Notice which hand you placed on your chest, and notice what your palm is sensing right now. My palm is sensing my voice coming out from my chest area. Bring your attention into your heart. Can you sense the heart beating, pumping your blood into your body, pumping? And just notice lungs, both sides, and bring into that digestive system to the stomach, belly, all the way down, and bring it up to the back of your neck, connecting to the head, the spine, shoulders, and going slowly down towards the lower back, one by one, following your disc spine, back of your shoulders, lungs, slowly down to the kidneys, towards waist, lower back, pelvic areas, tailbone and hips, and notice the connection of your bottom and seat if you are sitting. Feel the gravity on your hips and notice the skin and clothes and connected surface to your chairs and join to your legs. And now extend attention towards kneecaps all the way down to the legs slowly. Notice the temperature of your legs, muscles, skins, and kneecaps. Is it bended? Which angle is the 90-degree bended? Notice that how bend your knees are bended and all the way down towards your feet, going to the ankles, heels, sole, and to the toes right now. And connect to the floor and to the ground, connecting to the earth and all the way down to the center of the Mother Earth right now. Feel the gravity directly connected to the Earth now. So let us use the air all around, intaking in and exhaling as an unconscious breathing exercise, being current here now. So I like you to notice the mood that you are now with, what kind of feeling you are now noticing with you. I already feel becoming calm right now. How about you? Just write that feeling word down. Mine is calm, calm, onto a piece of paper with the date of this day. Calm, unless you are driving. Did you notice that? And the second feeding word is the feeding you like to have at the end of today's gathering. We have another half an hour or so. Less than that, 20 minutes. Gee, okay. So 20 minutes. So what kind of feeling you like to have at the end of today's show? Like say goodbye, see you next time. I've been unsuccessful ending this show for a couple of times. It was not happening for the last 2 years, but recently I noticed that run out of time. So I want to become more aware of the linear time frame for the show today. So at the end of today's show, I feel accomplished. That's what I like to feel. Accomplished. Accomplished. Satisfied. Satisfied. Yeah, satisfied is good. How about you? So choosing intentionally how you like to feel is very effective. And write that down is more powerful. Notice the feeling right now is using the right side of our brain, and then choosing that word is the logical mind, left side. So using both side of our brain to recognize, bring that down our creation into something onto the paper so our eyes can see it very objectively. That's very important, helping us, our system, to create what we would like to achieve as a goal. So it's a simple exercise, but it's practical, effective. So I would like all of us to be very practical using together moments. Oh, by the way, I noticed my body is heated up all of a sudden because I feel the humidity all around me all of a sudden. So energy is shifting. Okay, so let us use a conscious breathing exercise to being current and align to that mindfulness state. Quickest meditation using intaking the air from the nose and keep it in our body and circulated it as in a balloon inside of your belly almost, and then let that out slowly from the mouth with no longer serving energy, whatever people, event, memories, emotions, whatever that no longer serving you. Okay? And intaking all the new air energy around you, which resonating to the feeling you like to experience. Do you remember yours? Mine is satisfy. Satisfy. So in taking it with the full of that energy and releasing no longer serving energy. We do this breathing 3 times. All right. Let us keep our eyes open, wide awake, especially if you are driving right now. Okay. Shall we? Let us take a long, deep breath, counting 3, 1 from the nose. Go. 2, 3. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. And release slowly from the mouth. Again, counting 3, 1 from the nose. Go. 2, 3. Hold it. Hold it. Keep it. Release slowly from the mouth. The last one with the silence. Intaking all the energy that resonates into the feeling that you chose to experience today into entire body and circulate it, keep it, and let that out slowly with no longer serving whatever. And notice which part of you is getting your attention when you do so, fully engaging this conscious breathing exercise. Ready? Go. Thank you for taking the time for yourself. Conscious breathing exercise, being current here now. This is JuneUniverse at Ninja Intuitive 3 Minutes Blind Energy Reading Quickies. I feel very refreshed. Refreshed. How about you? Hope you noticing before and after this conscious breathing exercise. This is the quickest meditation. So anytime you need to become clear, refresh, resetting your sense of self, especially you feel like stressed out or like overwhelming or like occupied with emotions or overwhelming sadness, aloneness, and whatever the emotions or stress is piled within or around your beingness, this is useful. And thank you for joining. Each week we are doing here. So please utilize for your own convenience to maintaining your sense of wellness. Thank you. So today's focus I like to give and doing the channeling the information and energy around here is the reach for new expectations. Reach for new expectations. I'm quite unsure what kind of channel information that is going to come to me. I set the timer here. So the expectation. When we expect consciously, unconsciously, that when we experience that moments by moments and reaching into that linear time point that we set that expectation in ahead of time is giving you some emotions, well, we can be really easy reactive to that expectation we had beforehand. If it's quite different from what we expected in a negative way, and we feel sense of disappointing. Expectation didn't meet. Sometimes that guide us to sadness, feeling sad, and sometimes we get angry because we expected this and how come it's not happening this way? It's easy for God to be with the co-creator, to co-creating our life's experience, even if it's your life experience, even it's my life, my experience. We own that experience. However, we co-created that experience with anybody, anything, something more than just our individual uniqueness. So along with the co-creator, the universe is co-creating that situation. And once we are with the intentional creation, sometimes the limited knowledge expect that something familiar things, because it's easy to expect something we already know about, because A, B, C happen. D would be nice. D would be nice was happening in the past so many times. So I totally expect that to happen too. Magnifies the joy. That's an expectation. It's based on what we experienced in the past. And the universe is having a different plan, perhaps A, B, C, then all of a sudden G happens. I was like, a G is unexpected. And how we're gonna connect to that G is unexpected and happy or unexpected disappointing. It's totally up to us. Where do we want to connect to that happening? The chooser chooses the vantage point to connect to take a look at that view. So, disappointing feeling means that something that is expected was based on the past happiness, and perhaps this universe has a better idea because you already know that experience, so you may deserve something different, expected, have fun or exciting. So, and then sometimes from that point of connection feels like disappointing, sadness, just because maybe you are not yet getting there to experience the newness, new expectation. Being open to that new expectation when the expectation didn't meet that needs. No need to get discouraged. Realign to the new expectation, like, hey, reminding ourselves that the universe has a better idea for us always. Why not for you too? Just put your limited own me kind of knowing, knowledge, limited experience. Let that large scale, infinite knowledge, intelligence universe is playing with it. So are you open to the infinite knowledge and fun possibility? Or you're gonna stick with the little me, limited one person's life moments of experience to limit that joy that is deserving to experience on earth reality. Everything is happening new, new, new. The new expectations, you never know because it's new. That's a nature. So keep expecting something new and then own that. Remind yourself that the universe is always playing with you, even if you feel discouraged based on your experience. Find a way to connect with the larger point. How are you gonna do that? Is to give your focus to the good feeling. What expect is on its way in unexpected happy. Expect that new, un, new, unexpected happy as new expectation. There in there point, it may temporarily give you feel like disappointing because it's different from you already knew, because it's new for you. The universe thinks that you're ready for the new. So play well together with the newness, with new expectation. This is JuneUniverse. Gee, that's an interesting channeling of the new expectation. So the time is already past. We have another 7 minutes. So I'd like to give a two intuitive reading using 3 minutes here. Oh my goodness, my time management is so challenging here. Linear time. Okay, so when I'm delivering the 3 minutes intuitive reading, I would like you to embody the feeling you chose for today. Do you remember the feeling? Mine is satisfied. Satisfied. Embody the feeling you chose for today, and then send a good thought to the energy reading requester as if they are experiencing the perfect way in their experience. Okay, and then in the energy of oneness, that when you send a good thought and then it's coming back to you, helping your embodiment for your chosen feeling as an energy return system in our oneness. That's the beauty of it. And thank you for co-creating this beautiful, powerful, together stronger oneness. So the first intuitive reading that I would like to give is from the life path, is the lime. Lime, here is your reading. Lime. I got the sense that something nature element, nature friendly, that to the season would be the harvesting time. The full swing of this particular topic would be September, between September to November, right before the holiday season start, the Thanksgiving, before perhaps that Halloween. So stronger senses that sometimes around the mid-September to the end of September. It's abundant of growth can be expected through this matter, and lots of people I'm seeing around this with the very heart open, heart sincere support and loving energy in the mutual interest. I get the sense that this idea is very grounding, realistic idea, and then also profitable at the same time. I'm reminding yourself that stay with you, be as you have been so far, and that's the most important reminder I can tell you for this stage of the creation. The thing seems to be a successful operation, and keep it going until the season of the harvest. Good luck. This is the lime and category of life path. I'm gonna give the another one from da, 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 da. Love life, uh, Gavela, Gavela, love life. Okay, I got the sense the initial D with the very passionate energy around it, very creative and very generous, open-hearted person, and the love you experience. Something very blessing already happened long time ago, and now is to revealing that part of yourself through this particular love life topic. I think I feel this relationship. I get the sense like that both of you are encouraged to boosting the sense of self-esteem, the sense of self, and then affirming that that can be coexist in the relationship. There's a very mature communication way that in each level. And it's a very new type of connected relationship and relatedness style. But know that this is absolutely fine, and people will admire that you guys noticing each element in the love life relatedness in the way that you co-creating. I feel the very rosy kind of feminine love and the natural love and authenticity, and very intellectual and respecting to a professional arena also. So it's a nice wrap up as in a package, and a very intellectual creative couple. Keep up with getting to know with the respect, with the relatedness as a loving couple for the next stage. Good luck. This is the Gavella, the category of love life. Okay, I think I want to give a short 1 minute quickies for a pine cone love life. Pine cone. I got the sense that this is very hyper, unique energy of you is in a sense magnetized this other partner. I got the sense that the self-esteem is very managed well with the loving heart, which is kind of like a first time you feel good about you connecting to the partner Kennedy in this way. So this is a very good beginning to make that grounding and show your sense of self and other part of that. I feel that this partner is open to get to know you in that way also. So be comfortable showing sense of self, and then bring that love into the good friendship based lovers for the next stage. Good luck. This is the Pinecone category of life, love life. So let us take a long deep breath, counting three, one, go. 2, 3, and release. Align into the feeling that you chose for today's gathering. Hope you are feeling well. I feel satisfied making it within this time frame. This is JuneUniverse at Ninja Intuitive 3 Minutes Blind Reading Energy Quickie. I see you next time. Until then, all my love and healing to your heart. Thanks.